Morning, Copper Basin. We're going to be having a guest today, so stay tuned to figure out who that is. But first, for weather today, we're having a high of 75 and a low of 42. We have a normal high of 65 and a normal low of 43. Record set in 2000, yet again, was 86, and in 1923 was 18 degrees. Every single record is set in 2000 for some reason. But on the hour-by-hour forecast, we have temperatures being in the 40s all day, so it's going to be a lot colder than it was for the past couple days. And there's going to be rain chances throughout the day. So, and then on our weekly forecast, we have it's going to be warming up, temperatures getting in the 70s, 60s, around there, and some more rain chances because it is spring. So that's it for weather today. Some other announcements is there's a hat day tomorrow, and there's no bake sale, it's just a hat day. And also spring break is next week. For sports today, baseball is having a game today against Polk, and tomorrow also against Polk. Middle school baseball is having a game today against Chilhowie, and softball is having a game today against Polk, and tomorrow against Sweetwater. Middle school softball still has nothing until after spring break. So that's it for sports. We're having a guest today, as I stated. Would you like to come up?
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So everyone kind of already knows who you are, but just go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, all right. I am Dennis Baker, Mr. Baker, the band director.
For those of you who didn't know, which is probably none of you.
I think they
I think everybody knows who you are. So we have a few questions for you, and by we, I mean me. So first of all, what's the schedule for the rest of the year going to be looking like?
For the band? Mm-hmm. Well, we've got a lot of things going on. Our spring concert's coming up May the 20th. I mean, not May the 22nd. April the 22nd. May the 22nd. I don't think there'll be a lot of people around at that point in time. April the 22nd, it will be in the Copper Basin High School gym at 6:30 p.m. And it'll also feature our guitar class and our beginning band.
So make sure you show up for that.
Yeah, everybody come out and see that. That's a free event. Donations will be accepted. However, for our music program, that following weekend on the 26th, the band will be going to participate in the TSSBDA Concert Festival. We've been working really hard on that. We had a mock festival Tuesday night, did really well with that, got some great input from our guest judges from Bradley County, and we'll be working to improve our program and get ready for that festival. The following weekend, May 3rd, we have a schedule to go to Dollywood to perform at the gate while the crowds are coming in that morning. We're going to be doing a brief presentation there, so we're looking forward to that. And then, of course, we'll be performing for the graduation ceremony, and I believe that's May the 15th. I think that's the date if I'm wrong. The seniors definitely know when that is. It's somewhere along in there. And, of course, we've got other things that we're getting ready for. We'll start getting ready for the fall, and we'll have after-school rehearsals and things like that. So we'll be pretty busy, just like all the other groups.
Yeah. I know most people know you as the band director, but you also are in charge of the color guard, and I was told you would want to come and talk about that on the show. So. Right.
That's something that we've got to get going here relatively soon. In fact, we're going to have a meeting on April the 3rd during third block, also known as the skinny block, and that will be we'll be meeting in the gym. So anyone who is interested in this is for current 8th graders through 11th grade. If you're interested in being part of the color guard, come meet that day during third block. Now, 8th graders, that's during your lunch. Okay, so we'll have to make some exceptions for you guys and give you some time to eat afterwards. If you're interested in that, we'll have some information for you to take home. The auditions will be the week of April the 7th. The audition rehearsals will be the 7th, 8th, and 9th, and the actual auditions will be April the 10th. And those auditions will be 3:15 through 4:15, and we'll have those in the band room or outside of the band room. If it's raining, we might have them in the gym.
So you said anybody, like high school, can join the color guard, right?
Yeah, we'll let anyone who's interested.
Okay,
but it has to be the current 8th graders who will be in the 9th grade next year. in 9th grade or 11th grade. Obviously, if you're a senior, you're probably not going to want to be in the color guard next year.
Yeah. But since a high schooler could join the color guard, question is, could a high schooler potentially join the band? Because you don't see that happen much.
If they want, if that's something that they wanted to do, you have to come talk to me. Generally, if you want to be in the high school band, you sign up for the beginning band. It takes a while to develop the skills necessary to play an instrument, but if it's something you really want to do, you'd have to come talk to me. Maybe we could work something out. We're always interested in talking to people about that. If it's something that you want to do, and be interested in talking to you and seeing what your natural skills and ability are. If you can play something or have the ability to play something that we need, and you can pick it up rather quickly, I'd be open to discuss that with individual high school students. And I'm talking about like someone who's already in like the 9th or 10th grade. All right. Or if we have 8th graders or current 7th graders who would like to try it out, then you can sign up for the beginning band next year.
Yeah, because most people who join the band sign up for it in middle school.
Right.
So,
right. But we have had people join after they've been in high school, and it's worked out well for them.
One more question is you mentioned earlier we're going to be doing stuff throughout the fall. Could you go in more in detail about that, or
what we're going to be doing in the fall as far as like what the marching band show is going to be?
I guess, yeah.
I haven't really thought too much about that yet. As far as like the music we're playing, there are some standards that we generally do. I know the cheerleaders have dances prepared that they enjoy doing every single season. We will obviously return to some of those songs. We're going to add some new stuff. As far as like what we'll do for the halftime show, we have not really had the time to pick that music out yet. But it will be likely along the lines of what we've done in the past few years. We do modern music, and that tends to work out really well for us. To try to play stuff at football games that people want to hear at a football game, not some concert piece that people aren't interested in.
Yeah. Well, that's all the questions I have for you, so thank you for coming on the show.
All right, thank you. I enjoyed being here. Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right, so to wrap up the show, for lunch today, we're having ham and cheese sandwiches or meatball sub, and for breakfast tomorrow, as always, is biscuit, sausage, and gravy. And one more announcement, we have a birthday today. Jeremiah Johnson is having a birthday, so if you see him, wish him a happy birthday. And that's going to be it for the show today. Thanks for watching. And